Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's gist is on Nollywood actress Toyin Abraham. Well, Toyin Abraham is taken to our official Instagram page to appeal and plead with all Nigerians who are fond of using drugs, in other words, drug addicts. The Nollywood actress has begged a lot of drug users to stop taking drugs. She noted how drug would mess one's life, one's brain, one's career, and one's reputation. And she also promised to provide help for those who are drug addicted. She said if any one of them, any of the drug addicts need help, she's always there to help. Taking to her Twitter account, she tweeted saying, stop doing drugs, it will mess your life, and look up. Please, stop doing drugs. If you need help, I'm always here to help, please. Love and light, always. Well, this post of Toyin Abraham stayed many reactions from social media users because this is not the first time Toyin Abraham would be coming out to advise drug addicts to stop using drugs. She actually used herself as an example on how she was once a drug addict. She talked about how she used to take several hard drugs like marijuana, cocaine, and heroin, and all the hard drugs. Also, she opened up on a past when she abused these drugs and she became a drug addict. Apart from abusing hard drugs, she also said she was involved in all the vices. Some years back, this actress actually opened up on her past life. She made this revelation at the 2017 edition of Success Story Africa that was held in Lagos. She used herself as an example while she was giving advice to drug addicts and those who are with bad habits. In her words, she said, "You need to stop bad habits. I was involved in a lot of vices and it became worse last year. I did drugs and I am not ashamed to say it because it's now a thing of the past. They said codeine makes you high. I took a lot. I smoked a lot and I didn't even know I looked horrible because I was so skinny. If you had come to my house in 2016, you will meet a lot of people and you won't want to leave because we smoked, gossip about people and what you have." The actress, in some of her words at the interview, while advising those with bad habits, she used herself as an example that she was once a drug addict and she just stopped doing drugs. That is a year after she made the revelation. She also revealed that she has once hawked plantain to help feed her family. She opened up on her past and all that things she has done. She said growing up wasn't really easy for her. In this interview, she also revealed how her family were not financially buoyant enough and things she had to do for money. According to her explanation at the interview, she said although things worked out for them because they worked hard and were spiritually buoyant, she also talked about all the mistakes she made ever since she has been in the entertainment industry and how she has not let the negativity shape her. So while Toyin Abraham was advising fans out there and social media users, she was also using herself as an example, her behavior, her character while she was in the industry, and also things about her personal life, how she was a drug addict who smoked a lot of cocaine, who also used a lot of drugs. Part of her words at the interview says, and I quote, "I made a lot of mistakes when I began acting, and that was because I did not have plans. I just wanted to be known. But I know now that being popular isn't the same thing as being successful. When I got into the industry and the fame became too much, I became irresponsible. I could not boast of 1 million in 2016. I was making money and I wanted to feel among. When one of our colleagues bought a car, it was trouble because we all strove to buy the same car or a bigger one. I had to change my circle for good, and the change started in March 2017. So years back, Toyin Abraham used herself as an example while advising people out there. She also talked about what made her a drug addict. She opened up on a marriage, a crashed marriage with Nollywood actor Adeni Johnson. She said what turned her to a drug addict then was because of a crashed marriage with a fellow colleague. It wasn't something that was really easy on her. So she said after her marriage crashed, she started doing drugs. She started taking codeine and all. Well, while she was giving the speech, just after she talked about a bad habit and also a drug addict and how she misbehaved while in the Nollywood industry, she talked about how she suffered from the drug abuse with those hard drugs she took. But then she realized eventually that everything has no gain, that she has to stop doing drugs because it's definitely going to affect her mental health, her career, and every other thing she's pursuing. Said to achieve and attain her greatness, she had to stop drugs, she has to stop all the bad habits, and also all the bad habits of trying to belong, trying to get what her colleagues are getting, and eventually she has no savings. So all this she opened up in past years about her life, and this is not the first time Toyin Abraham would actually be advising all the fans and social media users, most especially when it comes to drugs. Now tweeting on a Twitter platform, she opened up on how drug could mess one's life if they don't stop. So she had said she would always be there to help, and she's always there if anyone needs help to stop taking drugs. So this post of Toyin Abraham had many reactions from different social media users who had one or two things to say concerning the Nollywood actress. Well, there were social media users who had praised Toyin Abraham for coming out clean about a bad habit and also about how she was once a drug addict. While there are some social media users who had criticized Toyin Abraham for talking about her past and also talking about how she was once influenced by drugs. Meanwhile, Toyin Abraham is now a living testimony. The Nollywood actress is loved by many, and many social media users and her fans normally call her word best. So Toyin Abraham made herself a living testimony to many drug users out there that if she is able to overcome the influence of drug, then they too can. So she said if there is anyone who needs help to overcome drug abuse, she's surely available to help them, and she would also guide them on how to leave drugs because there is nothing drug can offer them. Drug only destroy lives, destroy mental health, and it also destroy one's career. Well guys, that's all for today's gist. Don't forget to like and comment. Thank you. Bye.